Too many people are chasing fat loss, but they're dragging their feet through the day because we've been told to eat less, but no one's taught us how to actually fuel better. So here are 5 ways you can eat for energy and not just aesthetics. So you can actually show up with power and not just try to shrink your waistline. Number 1 is you gotta eat enough. Undereating is seriously a silent energy killer. Most people think eating less will equal better results. But the problem with that is your body is not just a calculator, it's actually a system that needs energy. So chronic low calories can lead to fatigue, poor recovery, brain fog, and mood swings because your metabolism needs fuel to burn fuel. So if you undereat for too long, you're just gonna crash. Aim for somewhere between 12 to 14 calories per pound of body weight in order just to function, because if you want energy, you need fuel. The second part is to balance your macros. The right mix or percentage breakdown can change everything. Remember that protein equals repair, carbohydrates are fuel to function and focus, and fats are for regulating hormones and brain function. So if you're going low carb or low fat for any reason, you're probably sacrificing energy and focus for aesthetics. So if that's the goal, fine. For most active people, I would recommend 40% carbohydrates, 30% protein, and 30% fats. It's usually going to be a pretty good and strong starting point. There's room for tweaking in there. If you function well on high protein, or your body just doesn't like carbs, and I'm talking carbs here, guys, not junk food, not sugar, you could take 10% off of the carbohydrates, even 20 in some cases, and add them to protein. But I would keep the fat at 30%. As long as those fats are healthy fats, your body, your brain, your mood is going to thank you for it. Balance equals stability, and stability equals sustained energy. Number 3 is nutrient density. You got to eat foods that do more than just fill you up. You're eating to function well also. So focus on foods that are rich in magnesium, B vitamins, iron, potassium. These nutrients directly impact the energy production on a cellular level. So you can do things like swap out oats instead of cereals, avocado instead of margarine. Who even has margarine these days? I will never understand. You can eat berries instead of fruit juices. And remember that grass-fed beef, organic chicken, and wild-caught seafood is always going to trump any processed meat. Every bite should do something for you and not to you. Number 4 is that timing matters. Skipping meals all morning and then having to refuel and catch up at night is not the best idea. It means your body's going to be running on fumes pretty much all day. You kind of want to front load your calories in the first half of the day. Think of it as a debit card, not a credit card. You want it in the bank, not taking it from the bank and giving it back later. Pre and post workout nutrition, if you train, will really help out your performance and your energy levels through the workout, as well as recovery. Number 5 is electrolytes and hydration, my favorite of all. I think that electrolytes are the most underrated energy source there is. Fatigue is usually just dehydration in disguise. You'll lose water and sodium and potassium, magnesium, and calcium, the most important electrolytes, when you sweat or drink caffeine. So a simple tip is just to start with a glass of water with sea salt, just a pinch, and add a little bit of lemon. And if you want a pro tip, have your first cup of coffee as a decaf after that glass of water. Because remember that a hydrated cell is a well-performing and functioning cell. Energy isn't just calories after all, right? Energy is conductivity. So if you want to feel sharp, focused, eat to live, move, think, and perform like a beast. Weight loss should be a side effect because energy is the goal. So if you want personalized coaching, there'll be a link in the description. Also, if you want my 21 ways I use the KISS method to stay happy, healthy, and in shape all year round, just drop your email. That's it from me, so just remember not to just exist in your meat suit, but to thrive in it. See you in the next one.